this is the monthly horoscope for Gemini for the month of December. For the month of December 2023. Show your love and support to your girl Marie, please, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I'm trying to get my viewership up, so please help me grow at this time. So this month on the 1st at 9:31 a.m., Mercury entered Capricorn, where it'll be there till I think the 13th, and then it'll move into Sagittarius, and then Mercury goes direct on the 2nd of January. Alrighty, so on December 1st, with Mercury enters Capricorn, this is going to be in your 8th house of lying, aliens, taboos, sex, let me see, blow it up, Pluto energy, blow it up and build it back up again. So you're very cautious at this time, and because of the stellium in Cancer in your 2nd house and the planets in retrograde, I feel during this time period you're very cautious. You're not so quick to jump into anything new. You're kind of mulling over things. Change could be very difficult for you to go through, so you may not like the changes that are happening in your life. You could be going through it emotionally at this time because you are going to go through changes. You can be more focused or more motivated on your financial security or dealing with money matters. This can be dealing with legal issues in regards to money. It is a good time to inspect loans and agreements. You may be thinking of writing terms of a will or estate. This can be a time of discovery when secrets are revealed. You may probe deeply into some mysteries or be involved in research. You may learn secrets that which you were previously unaware of. It is a good time for meditation, quiet reflection. Relationships with lawyers should be good, and any legal dealings like dealing with the government system or social security services should be successful, or probation. Alrighty, you could get your probation reduced. This could be also relating to business ventures. Settlements of old issues may come, and old secrets may come to light and be revealed. Inheritance can be happening as well. For some of you here, this could also be unexpected monies coming to you, like Christmas bonuses during that time period of Mercury and Capricorn, or this could be some kind of tips or money incentives coming to you, pay raise happening, or money owed to you because of hours, okay, vacation hours. On December 4th at 1:51 p.m., Venus enters Scorpio. This is a detriment in the sign of Scorpio. This is going to be in your 6th house. There could be power struggles because of your issues needing to be in control or wanting to go and do your own thing. You could find yourself butting heads with those in authority or not getting along with family members, especially when they like to tell you what to do. You can find yourself fighting with family over control over certain situations. You may not be on speaking terms with certain people in your life, especially family members. Whatever arrangements that you have going on with them, for example, like a living arrangement, or even with your job, you need to find freedom in your situation, or you need to deal with your own issues with control and needing to control your situation, because you're going to find a lot of problems this month with your need to control situations around you. Okay, you could be kicking out certain people out of your life, especially if they're more popular than you. You could be very competitive with those who are likable at this time with this energy, or even jealous of them with this energy here as well. So, focus on your good. Focus on what you can control, okay? Because you're really listening to that stellium in Scorpio at this time here, alrighty? So be careful with that. This could be a situation here where you two are alpha people, and you could have power struggles with the alpha in your life, and I feel like you will kick out certain people out of your life. You can have trust issues at this time. You can be very suspicious of other people because the stellium in your 6th house, so don't go assuming this month. You are dealing with your own insecurities your own insecurities. So you find yourself dominating relationships with issues with control and being very adaptable to being like, and then for others of you, you're being adaptable to being like and subservient to certain relationships in your life. You could find yourself being obligated to a lot of things because your need for acceptance here and needing to belong. So you're really intriguing that South Node energy in Libra in your 5th house, okay? And you're dealing also with your own insecurities insecurities and inadequacies at this time. So I would be careful with those new relationships at this time and going above and beyond for people that you don't really know, okay? Also, not the best time for dealing with symbiotic relationships, because you want to be treated with special attention or special treatment, and you may find that you're not getting that special care that you want. Then on the December 6th at 8:22 a.m., Neptune goes direct. I don't feel like the rose-colored glasses are going to be on. We're going to be missing a lens, okay, which is fine, because we have a stellium in Cancer. So you're going to be dealing with your insecurities in regards to money at this time with this energy, and you could be feeling some kind of way about money matters at this time as well. So that could be coming up for you with these energies. Also, you know, like I said, you're going to be like it's going to feel okay, this energy. But at the same time, we're going to feel the heaviness of pessimistic Sagittarius, because Sagittarius energy can be optimistic, but it can also be very pessimistic, and it could be a real realist at this time. And then the planets in Capricorn. Why so serious? So, you know, you could be feeling these energies during this time period, and it could be rather a heavy energy for you. So we're really not out of the woods yet until February, I feel. Okay, when the planets start going into Pisces, and then we only have to deal with 2 planets in retrograde in the sign of Cancer in your second house of money, okay? So the less planets we have in one house, the better off we are, all right? So Neptune is in Pisces at 24 degrees. Some of you are going to have this in your 10th house, and then some of you are going to have this in your 11th house. So check Astro Theme in the link in the description box below to see if you have an interception between Pisces and Aries, okay? So in the 10th house, you have a T-square happening with the 1st, 7th, and 10th house. You can be getting into it with other people. For some of you, you can be getting fired for insubordination. So pick and choose your best month with other people. Careful with the outbursts with this energy. You can be ghosted by friends. You may have difficulty staying on a schedule. You tend to be late for work a lot, so you could be getting fired for that. For some of you here, employers can consider you to be lazy or not very diligent with your work with this energy. Be careful about getting married at this time. You might be prone to marry somebody that you thought was the ideal, or you could get love bombed, okay? So be careful. If you're not, trust your intuition, listen to yourself about this person. Relationships may not be what they appear to be, so even be careful with the friendships. This could also be the start of an illicit affair. You're impractical in work, resulting in inability to get along with others. And then you can check out, okay, I did write it for here, with your superiors, or hold to a job, or your reputation may suffer due to unreliability and dishonesty at work. Your parents aren't much help. They may not be helping you out financially, or they may be getting into fights. You may be getting into fights with them more often. Then in the 11th house of Neptune, in the 11th house, there's a deception, okay? Or friends may not be very honest with this energy here, okay? Your close spiritual link with your friends and groups enables you to receive spiritual guidance and help from them. You tend to be a dreamer rather than a doer. You may have definite aims and goals, and you choose inspired objectives. You dream big, and your hunches are usually right, but at this time, this is not well aspected, so I feel like this could be whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life, because you have North Node in the 11th and South Node in the 5th, and so you could find that your situations with the friends is changing, okay? You're not making the best decisions at this time. You could be antisocial. For some of you here, your generosity, not the best time for generosity, or this could be you plotting and scheming at this time and trying to see what you can get away with this energy. You're non-discriminating when it comes to to people who you're socializing with, so you could find yourself like getting screwed by other people, or you could find yourself you're not very discerning with the friends. So during this time period, you could find that you are like not getting along with certain people, or you could find other people to be scheming, stealing money from you here with this energy here, or they could be just, you guys could be fighting over the pot, like, you took my pot, you took a gram, and you're like weighing it on the scale. You know how y'all do, okay? You're like weighing it on the scale and be like, oh my God, you took a gram of pot. So you guys could be fighting over drugs at this time, okay? So it could be something like that, alrighty? Then on the 12th at 6:32 p.m., the new moon in Sagittarius in your 7th house of relationships, you have a stellium here. You could be relying more on other people, peaceful partnerships and mutual trust. Marriage could be in a period of bliss with this energy. Love relationships can turn more serious. Your mate could be very supportive of you now. If there has been tension in this relationship, this could be you guys getting along for the sake of getting along. Partners may be very underhanded and manipulative, so be careful with other people. This could be whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life. For some of you, this could be a divorce with this energy. There could be, God forbid, spousal abuse with this energy. Okay, so it's not the best time to push other people into doing what you want them to do, because they can quit on you, they could up and leave you, or they can get into confrontation with you. Okay, and I do see confrontations happening with those in authority, so pick and choose your battles. Not the best time for symbiotic relationships this month for you. You may not like the answer you're getting, again, with the symbiotic relationship, or issues with control. You want them to do something specific and they're not willing to do it for you at this time with this energy. So you may drop them, or they could drop you as a client. So I would be, I tell you these aspects, and then I go into the weeklies and the dailies. So you have an opportunity to rise above the astrology this month and to change how you deal with other people this month. Okay, we can change our conversations. Then on the 13th, Mercury goes retrograde. This is in your 8th house. This month, truth is going to be revealed. The cat's out of the bag with this energy. You could be revealing your truth like a crush, or people could just be expressing themselves more to you, and people could be more honest with you. And you could find this when the planets start going into Sagittarius, that people are going to be more truthful with you. Okay, or this could be you probing into some kind of deep mysteries, and a great time for research. So if you're researching for a book at this time, or doing like some kind of how like some people are starting to do these detective things where they're trying to find those murderers that have been done like a long time ago, and conspiracy theorists. Well, you could find that you could be doing some people could be doing like a lot of research into that at this time with this energy here. So it could be a good time for that, and looking, discovering the truth or exposing others, or you could catch other people in a lie, which is not that hard for a Gemini. Not that hard. It's seriously. And you have a stellium in Scorpio. Jesus Christ, you are the lie detector test. It's not that hard. God. So yeah, people can't hide shit from you, basically. If you're seeking a loan, this is a sign that you will be approved. Others will be more eager to extend your credit. If you can spend the next 3 weeks reallocating your resources, or just like getting your ducks in a row at this time, you will not regret it with this energy. So this is a great time to delve into your finances here, and kind of like get rid of the apps that no longer apply because you don't use them anymore with this energy. So just be aware of that, because this is a great time to get your ducks in a row, like I said. Okay, also here you could be what did I write? Oh, also here with this energy, I feel this is a time that things that you have, or projects that you have like thrown away, or just like never, or just like forgotten about, you could be revisiting those projects and revisiting certain things that once upon a time made you money, and testing them and seeing if they work at this time. Or this could be dealing with like certain social media. You could be opening up certain social media accounts for your business at this time. Certain things that you've neglected or forgotten at this time, you'll resurface. For some of you here, you have things that you've lost too. You could be finding them at this time with this energy. You have an easier time making new friends, but make sure you keep your silver friends as well, okay? And make sure you reach out to them and make it a point to communicate with them. Then on the 21st at 10:27 p.m., the sun enters Capricorn in your 8th house. Not the best time to seek or give loans. Debtors are less reliable and financial partnerships are unstable. Promises tend to be broken. You may not be on speaking terms with your father. Others of you could be omitting certain truths at this time, or you could be very secretive and not really talking to others and just keeping your feelings to yourself and not letting other people in at this time because you don't want to be vulnerable with this energy and you don't want other people to figure you out. So you have a very hard time. Your walls are up, basically. This could be a lack of communication going on with love relationships, and love relationships can suffer. You may have to deal with an estate issue or father or important people in your life. Serious focus for some of you can be reconnecting with people in your life. You could be reevaluating your relationships. You two are not getting along at this time, and you're not on speaking terms with certain people like father or husband, for example, with this energy. And this could go on till Mercury goes direct January 2nd. You guys should be back on speaking terms with this energy or getting along better. Then on the 23rd at 1:17 a.m., the Mercury in retrograde goes back into Sagittarius, into the 7th house, reconnecting with people from your past, idealizing your relationships, romanticizing alliances. You can be making new friends at this time and putting them on pedestals. So I would be discerning at this time because you have a lot of lessons with the new friends with this energy, or even with the old friends you have a lot of lessons with, or reconnecting with other people from your past that you had a nasty falling out with. You have lessons with. Okay, a great time to work out contractual details. Negotiations can be happening. Agreements can be worked out. Improve communications with your partner or business partner. But also, I feel this is a great time for tactical persuasion and legal matters. It's a beautiful time here where you're definitely moving forward with your life purpose. There could be opportunities that can be coming up for you by other people, so you benefit through other people when it comes to job opportunities, collaborations, business partnerships. You could find yourself communicating. Your communications are more enlightenment and aligned with your soul purpose, and evaluating what is serving you and letting go mentally what is not. Then on the 26th at 7:30 p.m., the full moon in Cancer, and you have a stellium in your 2nd house of money here. So you need to be careful how much you do for others. Also, you have a water trine happening here, so that means it's a good time to delve into faith consciousness, prayer consciousness at this time because of the water trine in the 2nd, 6th, and 10th house. Okay, so your spirituality is connected to your money situation. So for others of you, because you may not be getting your thank you, you could find yourself playing some kind of weird manipulative passive aggressive games with others. You know how y'all do. It's that silent treatment kind of situation, and then everybody else is talking to you like nothing's wrong and stuff like that, and you either not giving them their plate at dinner, for example, or you know how y'all do. I don't need to go into detail. Okay, it's really like this, okay, so for example, if you work at Starbucks, it's like this, not giving out, passing over the venti cup or whatever, but you don't put the little sticker on it. Okay, like that, so they don't know what they have in their hand, and they're getting screamed at by the customer. Like that. Alrighty. So let me see what else. You can be dealing with another air sign as well, and you two are going to be playing the same passive aggressive game right back at each other. Okay, so this could be you and a friend not on speaking terms with each other, and you guys work with each other, and then all of a sudden, you two are going to end up speaking to each other because the fighting is going to escalate to the point where it's going to be disruptive to the business that you work for, and you guys are going to be, asked to confront the issues, okay? Or this could be you as an employer confronting another air sign because you two are being too quiet and too passive-aggressive with each other, all right? You're inclined to be thrifty and avoid waste. It is good to consolidate your assets this month. You could be giving people the silent treatment, like I said, but but then things are going to escalate, and then you'll be back on speaking terms with them. Okay, family members, or even your personal love relationships, or even other people at work with this energy, I would be careful with, and make it a point to communicate your feelings at this time, and communicate, because this could be a time where there could be like a lot of misunderstandings here, and this could be you trying to control the dynamic of the relationship, or trying to control, you know how y'all do. Some of you are really, really awesome people at that. Because it could be a situation here where you're trying to control the situations at work with this energy here by your silence or what you do with the management. Okay, so you can be very manipulative with management at this time, because you know how y'all are. Okay, and especially when you get bored with your routine. Alrighty, then on the 29th at 3:23 p.m. Venus moves into Sagittarius. There's a stellium here. You're not the easiest time with Venus here in the 7th house. Venus is exalted in the 7th house because it lives here. I feel like when it comes to like family gatherings or being part of a family unit or visiting family, that you could be like the black sheep at the family. So socializing could be like a little bit socially awkward for you, and you could be more of an observer at this time when it comes to group gatherings as well, and like just quiet and more to yourself with this energy, and not really saying much to other people with this energy. Or you're having a difficult time getting along with family members. You can be feeling some kind of way at work and butting heads with those in authority, or it could be a situation here those in authority are giving you authority, or you're not, or your new responsibilities to deal with, but also their responsibilities to deal with. So you can be butting heads with others because they're giving you a lot more work and are being what you feel like is being too demanding on you. You may not be on speaking terms with certain relationships. For others of you, the focus is more towards practical matters in your life rather than love. So this could be you like focusing on the house or focusing on the holidays, but love could take the backseat at this time. On the 30th at 9:40 p.m., Jupiter goes direct in the 12th house of subconscious and self-undoing. This is a good time when it comes to money matters, loans, people helping you out financially. You may find new love interests at this time. Your partner could be pushing all your buttons, or people in your life are getting on your damn nerve. You're not the easiest time for love relationships, or not the easiest time dealing with certain people. It could be difficult for other people to make up their mind on certain things, but also a lot of situations are going to come up at this time. This could be new love can suffer, so don't push this person into a relationship because you're not going to like their answer. Wait until the second here with this energy. If you're working through tensions and frictions in your partnerships by accepting your partner's optimism, encouragement, rather than focusing on their challenges that they bring, to the relationship, don't focus on that. Focus on the good, because I feel like, you're feeling that pressure in your brain. With that, you'll be able to create the foundation of a solid relationship. You could be dealing with your trust issues here as well. Luckily for you, it's for a year, so there could be some things that you need to resolve within yourself at this time in regards to your relationship. Some of you, because of the South Node in the 5th house, is bringing a lot to light about your relationships or how you deal with relationships. Whether or not you're acknowledging that, that's up to you. Okay, because we gotta learn how not to play victim and take whatever part, whatever we need to work on, and see this as an opportunity for our own journey and for our own growth. Okay, so if you don't want to participate in acknowledging what you're doing wrong, that is fine, but but also know that it's not shaming you, it's just giving you an opportunity to have a different conversation, a better conversation with ego, and something that you could practice to help change ego during this time period. Okay, so that's why you're having these challenges and trust issues with other people, because on a subconscious level, for some of you, you could also be your own worst enemy because of fear of a commitment, fear of trusting other people, fear of, right now you have Stellium and Scorpio, so your walls are up, so it's like a fear of connection. Okay, so you find yourself getting into all these dramatic dynamic telemundo scenes with other people because of fear of connecting, okay? Fear of getting close, all right? So for some of you, this is something to think about, alrighty? The first card I come up with is the Three of Wands. This is a time of moving forward and looking back with this energy. This is also a great time for teamwork, make the dream work with this energy as well. The High Priestess card, trust your intuition with this energy. I feel you could be at the right place at the right time. The Three of Cups, for some of you here, I feel this could be a fun time dealing with family with this energy. Lots of communications are coming up for you. The Strength card, removing obstacles. I feel for some of you here, you have an easier time removing obstacles from your life or finding loopholes at this time with this energy. So you could be taking advantage of certain situations as well and finding loopholes and finding, ways to get into certain things, okay? The Ten of Coins puts an emphasis on money. This could also be money coming in during this time period as well. So more money happening in your life. So mazel. Alrighty, the Ace of Cups, I see emotional validation happening here, okay? So if somebody's been lying to you and stuff like that, again, I feel like truth can be revealed at this time, alrighty? So know that. I see your feelings being validated during this time period as well. The Four of Swords, I feel for some of you here that you can be delving more into your spirituality. You can be more quiet and to yourself this month as well. For others of you, I see you dating. I see a long distance relationship. So you could also be crushing on this person, or you could be having a long distance relationship. The Nine of Coins, for some of you, you could be visiting this person with this energy. For the holidays, I see traveling coming up for some of you. For others of you, this could be a move happening. You could be moving to be closer to this person as well. The Death card does bring about changes coming up for you during this time period, so expect that, but I feel like it's going to be for the better. Starting over in certain areas of your life with this energy. For some of you, you prefer to be by yourself. You prefer to be alone. The Hierophant card, I feel that fate is definitely going to come in. This is a time of introspection for some of you here, so you could be just kind of going with the flow. You could be more invested in your thoughts and feelings at this time, so I would be careful with this energy. The Knight of Swords, busy time period for you. Lots going on here with this energy, so you could find that you're never bored with the Sixth House energy because you could be spending a lot of time with family. You could be more invested in family drama at this time. For others of you, ego is definitely going to need to be kept in check, or you have a lot of lessons with the emotional self at this time, and certain generational curses that you need to end, okay? So this is a time period which is great for working on yourself and kind of being more honest with yourself about what you need to change, okay? I feel for others of you here, I feel like you're taking advantage of a situation here with this energy, okay? And it has, even though it involves like a group of people, it's like kind of like saving others, but really you're saving yourself, so it's like, even though you're doing this, it's not coming from a place of good. It's not coming from a place of like giving or stuff like that, because you benefit through the situation too, okay? So it's not necessarily giving, alrighty? It's kind of like my ex-husband. Like, I have like, I'm a crystal collector, right? And I like big crystals too, like cathedrals, and cathedrals are not they're not cheap, right? So one year he decided to buy me a cathedral, all right? And it's around like $900 I paid for it, right? Beautiful cathedral from Uruguay. And he, in turn, after purchasing this crystal for me, which was supposed to be a present, right, goes and turns around and says, oh, now I need to get myself a gift. Guess how much his gift was? It was a brand new freaking computer. It was over $1,000. You see? So it's like it don't benefit me, but it benefit, I'd rather not get the gift because it wasn't really gifting. So it could be like some kind of situation like that you could find yourself in with other people, okay? So be careful with that at this time. So somebody's doing something that is gonna be like very deceptive, it's like, it's not really, it benefits them, okay? It benefits them. It wasn't meant for you. It was more meant for them kind of situation. The Nine of Wands, this is dealing with fears, rejection, and emotional hang-ups at this time with this energy. This is ending a cycle in your life, and you're scared about the changes that are coming up in your life. Okay, so you could be having a bit of anxieties at this time with this energy as you move forward into a new chapter in your life. I feel also, again, find freedom in your situation this month just to create the peace for yourself, because you're going to find that it's very hard to move this month with the planets in Cancer. Okay, it's not the easiest time for moving. I feel for some of you here, you could be reacting because you could feel oppressed in certain situations in your life at this time and kind of taking it out on everybody else in your life. So try to be more about bigger picture. Okay, you won't really be able to move or make the necessary changes that you need to make until February. So during this time period, make your plans, strategize, make your vision boards on what you want to happen at this time. It's a time of new beginnings for you. You could have a blase kind of energy at this time with this energy. The Three of Coins, teamwork makes the dream work. Lots of communications with family. A purging is going on at this time, so certain things may no longer apply in your life during this time. I feel like for some of you here, you could be bored with your situation, so that's why you're kind of like being like a little like pot stirrer at this time and kind of stirring the pot with this energy here. Those of you who are going through changes, not so much so with this energy. All right, the Three of Swords, I feel a turn of events will reconnect you with people from your past with this energy. Lots of communications going on with people in your life. Lots of threes going on. So whatever's coming up, it's going to be in 3 months that you're going to see some new changes happening for you. The Star card, I feel like for some of you here, you want to volunteer your time and energy. You want to be more about your community at this time, or you want to give inspirational thoughts or words of wisdom on the social media here to be more communicative, those on social media, all right, to connect and to help inspire others. Okay, I feel for some of you here, I don't feel like you're going to be able to trust people, like people in the government system or people, those in authority. You could be very suspicious of certain people. Don't do that to yourself, please don't. That's the Stellium and Scorpio talking to you and being very suspicious of other people. I do feel like for some of you here that not the best time to take advice from others, especially with new experiences like with court that you could be dealing with, because others could be leading you astray with certain advice that they give you this month. Okay, so just be aware of that. I do see like an emphasis on court here. The Queen of Wands. For some of you here, I feel like, you know, this is a great time to start a new creative project here. Time to start a new creative project during this time period as well. The Knight of Coins, I feel for some of you here, this could be starting a new business endeavor, even though it's going to be temporary. And it may be something that you come back to. It could be a seasonal thing that you do, and every year around December or the last Mercury in retrograde, you go and visit this project. Okay, for others of you here, you can still get a job during this time period, even though it just means that if you do get this job, that it won't be a forever job. It'll be something that you'll probably end during the summer. Okay, the Temperance card, I feel like for some of you here that you could be talking to a naughty boy or a naughty girl at this time with this energy. You have a great level of self-control during this time period as well. The Devil card, yeah, you're working on yourself this month, which is awesome. So you could be quitting bad habits. Those of you in college, you know, it's the last quarter here. So you could be taking your college a lot more seriously at this time and just throwing yourself into work because you have to do well. You have to pass in order for you to stay. I feel for some of you, you have outgrown certain friendships at this time. So this could be, again, whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life. I see endings. You could have a nasty falling out with somebody. Somebody could be getting a divorce at this time. I feel for some of you here, either you're going to leave a group, quit your job, or you're going to get fired, and know that it's going to impact a lot of people around you, so they're going to feel that. Alrighty, the Tower card, yeah, this is a time of destiny for you. This is a time of fate. Whatever needs to happen, whatever situations no longer apply in your life, let it go, Elsa. Embrace the changes that are coming up to you, and eventually you'll see the blessing in it. I do see you happy on a financial level and emotional level. I do see you being more about your sanity. For some of you, you could be traveling. For some of you, this could be a move at this time, but you're definitely getting kicked out of a situation. Fate is definitely intervening for you during this time period, okay? The Seven of Coins, something heavy on your mind. Now, you could be manifesting your situation. So if you're thinking about quitting your job, you could get fired. So I would be careful about that, all right, about manifesting things and what you think about all day long, because you could have a nasty falling out, you could have a divorce, a breakup happening here, but you're leaving a situation. It may not be now, but you will leave it eventually, okay? For some of you, I feel like, you collected your coins. This could be like with social media, you made your money, you collected your coins. You could be thinking about retiring here and quitting why the getting is good kind of situation. So you may feel like now's the time for me to like leave the situation because I already did what I set it out to do. I made my monies, and you probably made all your goals, and now you feel like there's nothing more for me to do here. Or this could even be with like your job, and you feel like there's nothing more for me to do here with this energy. For some of you, you may not be getting along with family members during this time period as well. So family could be a bit difficult with this energy. The 5 of Wands, I feel for some of you here, you could be turning a hobby into a money-making idea, or this could be a great time for business picking up with a hobby. For some of you, you could be reevaluating your career direction. For some of you, your business could be doing really well. Your hobby could be turning into a real business, and it could be doing really well. And you could be thinking about leaving your job for your business because now it's growing and stuff like that. For others of you, it could be a situation here where you want to go and stay, like you're really making plans for yourself in regards to your future, because I don't feel like for some of you here, you're going to be staying at the same job that you're at currently, because you have other plans that you want to do at this time. So you're strategically planning out your situation and your exit strategy. The 6 of Wands, this is a time of moving forward with this energy. I feel like you're very excited about this business endeavor or this passive income that you're creating for yourself, and you're reevaluating like your career direction at this time. Okay, all right. I love you, my gems. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Help her get her passive income, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Kisses.